Hello everyone, my name is Nellie and I am a product designer here at Avail. Today I'm going to be walking you through how to post and build a rental listing all on Avail. We're going to go ahead and click build listing. So this will take you through each step that you need in order to fulfill your listing. So you put in your bedrooms and bathrooms, the square footage of your rental property, and if there's any parking. Next, this will be the rent price, security deposit, move in, move out. Let's say our rental price is $12.50. Maybe we want a security deposit of the same amount. The move-in date is November 1st. We prefer a year lease, but you can reduce that if you'd want. If there's any move-in fees that you typically collect or any parking fees, this is also where you'll want to mark if you allow pets. This is a big indicator in rental listings. So if you do allow pets, make sure to mark that as pets allowed, and then you can mark individually what types of pets. This is where you will upload your rental listing photos. So this is a super important step as renters really value the photos, and this is like the first thing they look at when looking at a rental listing. So make sure you add high quality, high resolution photos of the entire space, including the outside, possibly the backyard. This is where we will add amenities. So any amenities that are available in the rental unit. Maybe there's air, there's hardwood floors. You can also add a custom amenity if something is not listed here. So we're going to go ahead and click next. Utilities. So these are any utilities that are included within the rental unit. Let's go ahead and just say water for now. This is where if you have an LLC that you operate under, or possibly you don't want to use your real name, you can put in a display name. So this is the name that will display on all of our rental sites that your listing gets published to. You can also put an alternative number here as well. So here is the title and description. So this is where I would encourage you to put a thorough and thoughtful description of your rental unit. This is where you should highlight anything unique about the rental unit, maybe describe the neighborhood if it's a walkable neighborhood. We also do have a feature though where we will see all the information you put in previously, and we will help generate a title and a suggested description. And of course, you can always edit this after the fact. So here is showing. So we do ask you if you want to allow renters to schedule any showings based on your availability. So this is the review and publish page. So basically all the information that you just put in previously will be shown in one single step. And that way you can go in and make any edits. If this toggle is on, we will send them an email asking them to get started on their rental application based on the settings that you have inputted. This one is a special on-demand listing feature with realtor.com. So basically, if this toggle is on, we actually allow renters to apply directly from the listing site. So this is an extremely valuable feature. See a lot of renters wanting to apply right away. So this allows them to submit an application right away. So I'm going to go ahead and leave these all on, and we're going to go ahead and click publish. So now our listing is publishing. So these are where all the listing sites that we publish to will show. So these individual sites here will have a real-time feed. So you'll be able to see when your listing is available on these sites. Right now you can see it just as publishing. But if you revisit in a couple of hours, it will be live on the site. We also have the option to publish your listing on Nextdoor. So this is more, if you're familiar with Nextdoor, it's a neighborhood-focused website where you can list anything from marketplace items to rental listings. So this can also be published via Nextdoor. So as I scroll down on the page, so you can see there's a section here called leads. So as your leads submit inquiries through any of these sites, you'll start to see leads populate in this area. If you wanted to unpublish your listing early, you can always toggle that off. If you ever want to make any edits to your listing, you can always edit your listing, and we will push those changes to all 22 rental sites. One thing I wanted to call out is our exclusive promoted listings feature. So after you publish your listing, you will notice a purple banner on top of your listing sites within your listing tab. So if you go ahead and click more, you'll learn a little bit more about promoted listings. But this is a really incredible feature exclusive with our parent company, realtor.com. So what this means is if you purchase promoted listings, your listing will appear on the top results page. It will have a spotlight tag. Um, It'll also have top placement on Zumper and PadMapper. So again, this is a really great way to get more exposure on your rental listing. We have seen great results with landlords seeing 28% more leads and therefore seeing 20% more applicants. So to show you an example of what this might look like, we can see here, there's a spotlight tag that's provided by Avail. There's a couple more here. This is right on the top results page. Now taking you down to the leads section. So this is just a quick example of what to expect as leads come in. Sally Smith inquired from Avail. You can message, you can request an application. So as leads come in through all of our 22 rental sites, we will create a card for them here. You'll see where they came from. This one came from Avail. You'll see the source here as well. That's it for our listings products. Thanks so much.